Hello everyone, and thank you for your time today. Greatly appreciate it. I am coming to you from the Prince of Orange Mall in Orangeburg, South Carolina. And yes, it is the 2022 holiday season. Christmas is almost here. I'm filming this mall only a few weeks before Christmas, and I'm really excited because this mall, I love it, I love it, I love it. Yes, while it is a dead mall, and you're going to see the reasons why in a few moments, this is a beautiful mall. It is greatly maintained by the whole property group, and I want to give a big shout out to them because they do something that is truly different versus all of the other mall companies out there, whether they be maintaining the mall, owning the mall. We're going to see off in the end there a bunch of pictures that are in black and white. Yes. Check this out. For those of you that live in the Southeast and have visited a whole property group, you will see this where there's amazing pictures of the community, the people from the community, the historic places, the historic things that have happened. And these pictures are all going to be for Orangeburg, South Carolina. So as we move forward here, we're going to take a look at those pictures in a few moments. Now, I want to let you know that this mall was filmed earlier in the day, I think right after opening. So there's going to be several locations that are closed, including Adrian's, a little newsstand there. Also, some of the national retailers, I believe like GNC, I think they've got their gates down also. So another great thing that's a connection to the community here is the sheriff's office off to the right side. It's really great having them here just for protection, also having that connection to the community. Now, looking forward here, this is probably where an anchor used to stand. For those of you that know this mall well or are from Orangeburg, please let me know in the comments what anchor used to be here, because behind this wall it's just a sand lot. But guys, take a look at these pictures. There you'll see the ROTC officers from 1949 here in Orangeburg. This is so cool. I really wish more mall portfolio managers and owners would do this with the walls in their mall. Show the pictures, show the history, make the connection to the community. So I don't live in Orangeburg, I live about an hour away, but I actually come to this mall just because it is so nice, it's so cool, and I love walking through. So hey, gotta get that Chinese food, right? Love me some sweet and sour chicken. So they're open, which was really cool. And let's take a look at some more of the pictures as we move forward here. And here we got the Lewis Building fire, 1927, so a historical event obviously in downtown Orangeburg. This looks like this was probably the fire department maybe, or Sally Brothers. Let's see, what was Sally Brothers? I can't see on the bottom. Oh, they were an automobile dealership. All right, sorry about that. It looked like a fire department for a second. All right, we've got May Jewelers. Guys, look at it. Look, everything looks great. The skylights look great. The carpets are nice and clean. Everything's decorated just perfectly. It's not too much, but they made an effort, so big shout out. Now here's some of the pictures of the fire department. You got a LaFrance pumper there. Here we have some of the aeronautic history of Orangeburg. Here we got Donnie Shell, 4-time Super Bowl champion back in the 1970s. Here we've got Dr. Mays and Dr. Whitaker back in 1948. Here we've got a quote, "We are Orangeburg," which is really cool. Again, making that connection to the community. Now, off to the left here where we're looking and off to the right where these photos are, this is probably where some inline shops were at some point. Now, I don't know exactly what's behind the walls currently, but as I turn to the left here in a few moments, you'll actually see a larger wall. Now, there is an anchor building behind this wall here. In one sec, you'll see. The anchor building actually still sitting there. It's just vacant. So right here behind the ROTC picture, there is a full anchor store, but there's no store in it, so it's just the building. So for anybody that possibly thinking of expanding their retail footprint, please reach out to the whole property group. I'm sure they want to hear from you, and I definitely would love to have another store here at the mall. Now we do have one anchor, and we're going to take a look at that anchor in a few moments, but as we start to walk forward here and back towards the center area of the mall, we're going to see some other great pictures. South Carolina State Law School, South Carolina State College, and yes, this is the location here. Orangeburg, South Carolina is where South Carolina State University is. Also, Claflin University. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced, so correct me in the comments if you like. I'm sure I'm going to get shredded up with my northern accent. So we see Jewelry World, and again, everything's clean. Great signage, everything looks great. Here we see another little Christmas display that we're going to walk past. There we've got a nail salon. Gotta have that nail salon, right? So, not that I get my nails done, but for everybody that does, enjoy. Take a look. So this is another one of the arms of the mall where another anchor store was located. But again, we're using this space to show the history, to show the community, to show the people, to show why you should be here at the Prince of Orange Mall. Take a look at that sign for the management offices. How cool is that? I assume that's probably from back in the 1970s, an old wooden sign that looks absolutely great, nice and clean, not falling apart. This property is absolutely awesome. So here we see an aerial view of Orangeburg back in 1944. And as we move forward here, we'll see some more shots. Let's see, what do we've got? Russell Street, I guess that's downtown Orangeburg back in the early 1930s. Take a look at that. Oh, there's one of the 5 and dime stores. How cool, guys, right? Here's South Carolina State University football team from the 1930s. Look at their practice fields. Look at the grass that they're playing in. Those guys really wanted it. Obviously, if they're in conditions like that, they were definitely fighting. There's a Hawthorne School of Aeronautics, and we're back to Jewelry World. Take a look at it. Some great jewelry store there. Looks great. Very, very inviting. You definitely want to go in, check out what they have. There's our Bath and Body Works. Gotta love it. And it's the old style Bath and Body Works with the wood front. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We got our shoe department there. There's benches throughout the mall so you can sit down and relax if you like. We've got a few shoppers. So there was decent foot traffic for the fact that this was the earlier part of the morning for the mall. Now, take a look there. There's our national retailer hiding behind these signs here. There's Belk, yes. So this is a Belk location that is our anchor for the Prince of Orange Mall. So we're going to take a look at that in a moment. Take a look at May Gifts, another great location here. I assume a mom and pop. Looks great, nice and clean, very inviting. We've got the LED lighting, so you would think that it's a vape shop. Now, definitely it's cool, just to attract the eye. And here we go with some more pictures. Again, the inline stores that were here, we don't just have a dead wall. We don't just have random pictures. We don't have those people with bags in the pictures saying, hey, shop here. Yes, we're already here. That's obviously why we're shopping. Show the history. So here's some of the recruiting offices for the military. So real cool if you're interested in joining. I think I'm a bit too old. And then take a look at Belk there. What's really cool is that they do have their entrance available to the mall walkers. So they haven't walled it off, anything like that. While this, yes, is a dead mall, it is a very thriving dead mall. And again, it looks so great. I love that globe light. There's one of the side entrances into the mall. We're going to go ahead and spin back around. Take a look at those wonderful skylights. Very well maintained. The lighting looks great. Great, great mall. Really, every community should have a mall like this. Not too large, not too small. It certainly would be nice if there was another anchor spot here or another anchor that was in the mall. There are a few spots. There's our Hibbett Sports, so another one of the regional sports retailers. So it's cool that they are here. They actually remind me of Dunham's and also Modell's back in the day. So for those of you up north, give me your stories about Modell's and Dunham's. Now here's our Foot Locker. Guys, why is that Foot Locker not open? There's a City Memorial Plaza back in the 1930s. Beautiful pictures. The Foot Locker's got to be open. I got to get some shoes, right? No, just joking. And then there we see GNC. Now GNC, they've got one gate down, but I think they've got one other gate open. Now, what's really great about this, again, guys, is that this is, yes, a dead mall, but it is actually live, and it is alive, and we want to keep it that way. So if you're ever in the Orangeburg area, which is in between Charleston and Columbia, South Carolina, come check it out. Please subscribe, ring that bell for the notifications. Please make sure that you give me a like on the video. We greatly appreciate it. Share the video, and also please make a comment. I really thank you for your time today. Please join me in my next Dead Mall video, and thank you for visiting the Prince of Orange Mall in Orangeburg, South Carolina.